I'm Warrie Price. 20 years ago, I founded the Battery Conservancy because these 25 acres at the tip of Manhattan had welcomed the world to our country. It's where New York began, and it was in awful shape. And one person, thousands of people that come and join can truly make a difference. We had been spent all these years designing and rebuilding and setting a whole new standard for public space. We get 6 million people a year traverse these 25 acres. That's a great marketing potential. And that's why I decided that one is, I believe beauty is a most underestimated value and so necessary for our development as a civilization. Giving, which you've heard a lot about, is how you get things done. And then when Joyce and her students wrote me a note and then came by, they said, we know you're working on the park, but you have a little space, we could have a vegetable garden. We've kind of outgrown our cafeteria. And I said, yeah, it's time to kind of leap and begin working with the community, letting the park truly respond to people that live a block away, that we'll still keep rebuilding because we need to. A park is a finite place. There's a beginning, a middle, and at some point an end, but programming. When the community really says, I love that landscape, I feel better leaving the urban grid of tall buildings and sitting in a garden. We have people now that will come and just sit in the farm. Many come and work there. Those 8 students, as Camilla said in the film, turned out to be 800. After Joyce came with her 8 students, and we decided that we would do a grand space because we needed to recompost. I really needed to recondition these 7 acres before we planted gardens there and brought the bikeway there. So we went and I basically knocked on the door of every principal downtown and told them what we were doing. And I wanted to talk to their science teachers, I wanted to talk to their history teachers, I wanted to talk to the art teachers, the journalism and English, because we have journals. We draw, we think. It's just not the science of putting a seed in the ground and in 30 days you eat a radish. 30 days in any child's life is like a snap. They come once a week or twice a week, and then they pull it out of the ground and we wash it, and then we talk about it and what's it taste like. Parents have said, I could never get my children to eat a radish, and now they're bringing them home. We know we're affecting not just those children, but their family eating habits. We are up past the 5,000 student mark when they say, what would really make you happy? I said, if I could get primary principals and teachers in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade to always say, if I could keep that 1st grader for 2nd grade and 3rd grade, wow. Now that's an impact of a lifetime. That child will never eat junk food. That child will really understand the process. Our green markets are flourishing all over the country. Farming and small farms are coming back. Heirloom vegetables. Cooking is the new great way of culture. We love to know about food. So those 8 students that have been here at Millennium High School have created an incredible legacy and learning, whether it's pay it forward, investing in the future. And so when people say, what can they do? Number 1, be fearless. Failure is a learning experience. Do something that you really do. Something inside you will say, why am I keep remembering this? Why do I keep thinking about this? It's because something's saying, do it. And when you're out there, others will come or be happy doing it alone. This country, our country, and certainly in New York, we're the most generous people in the world. The Conservancy model began in New York City, partnering with government. Government has the responsibility to care for people, but they can't do it alone. So nonprofits that are targeted can partner with their same group that has the same responsibilities they're adding to and partner for a better product. It'll be beautiful. We have right now the largest perennial gardens in North America that are free and open to the public 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's 134,000 square feet of perennial gardens. Plants come back every year. We cut it down to an inch, and in 3 months, those grasses, those perennials are back. So we started with horticulture, and now we've got agriculture. Those two great cultures. It's been a great honor and a pleasure